People always say you've got to play to win. Well, I've been playing for a while now, and I still haven't won. My name's Jamie Linder, and I'm going to tell you what I'd do if I won the lottery. Every Friday I get out of work at 3:30, and at 3:45 I pull into the same gas station and buy a $5 quick pick for the New York State Mega Millions lottery. Every Friday the same cashier tells me good luck, and every Friday night I go to bed with the ticket in my purse, only to wake up on Saturday and find out I'm not an instant millionaire. Occasionally, though, when the kids are passed out in the back seat and my husband's driving and we're on our way to one of the many places we go, Walmart, the mall, Target, you get the picture, we'll talk about what we'd do if we actually won the lottery. The first thing we'd do is we'd get the money in a lump sum, because heaven forbid something bad should happen to the both of us, our kids would not keep getting paid. We'd also have to find a trusted lawyer to help us manage the money, which I hear can be hard when you come into money. But luckily for us, we have a friend who's a lawyer and already pretty well off, so he wouldn't stand to gain much by taking advantage of us. Then we'd like to help out our immediate family. I mean brothers, sisters, and parents. We'd like to make sure that their debt's paid off and that they're living comfortably, because they've really helped us out and they've helped form us into the great adults that I think we are now. We'd also like to set up a trust for our kids so that they can have a better education and won't be followed around by student loans, which will allow them to get a fresh start when they actually graduate and decide what career path they'd want to take. Then we'd want to give to our church, which I think kind of speaks for itself. We'd want to give to them because they've given a lot to us. I always tell my husband that we should spend the money wisely, because we've got to make it last. One of the ways we do this is by fixing up our house, which we're already in the process of doing. But it would go a lot faster with lottery winnings. And then we'd rent it out, buy a new house with a pool. We'd also buy more efficient cars, and they'd be paid off, so that would help a lot. Then we'd pay off our own debt, and we'd never have any more credit cards, because they can get you into trouble. Along with spending it wisely, I'm sure we'd make a few splurges. One of the things I'd like to do is take a nice vacation, somewhere warm and tropical. I also would like to get a new wardrobe because I love fashion and I think it would be great to have a whole bunch of new clothes. But I'd make sure to buy clothes that would be in fashion for a while so I wouldn't have to keep updating, which I think could fall under the category of spending it wisely, don't you think? My husband, on the other hand, loves cars, boats, trucks, SUVs, ATVs, snowmobiles, anything that has an engine. So I'm pretty sure he'd like one of each and the tools to keep them calibrated or carbureted or whatever you do when you're working on engines. I'm not into that. But he'd also need maybe a nice garage or a pole barn to store them in. I also think we'd probably quit working. Although we like our jobs, it would be nice to sleep in on the weekdays. However, with 2 kids, I don't think that'll be happening much. They say you've got to play to win. Well, maybe the reason I'm not winning is because money can't buy you happiness, and I already have everything I need, and I'm pretty happy, so maybe I don't need all the money. Having cars and taking vacations and a new wardrobe would be nice, but I think I'm pretty happy with what I have. I figured out that it costs $260 a year to play the lottery every Friday. I could take that money and put it towards something else, maybe a vacation. You know, me and my family could go to Walt Disney World. Who knows? Or maybe I'll put it towards a new wardrobe. You never know, a girl's got to look good. Thanks for listening to my speech, and I look forward to hearing all of your guys' feedback. Have a great weekend, and Take some time to think about what you'd do if you won the lottery. You never know. It could always happen.